Hey, what's up, party light enthusiasts? We're taking a look at the American DJ H2O LED water light effect and how to fix it if it stops spinning. The water effect stops animating. And this one we're looking at is the non-DMX version. And it was successfully repaired. Working now. And I won't actually, do the full repair. This is kind of more of a debrief, but I'll show you how I did it. And so the access is you take off these 4 screws, there. And then 5th screw right there, and this piece slides out. Check it out. So here's the water effect comes from these little glass plates moving in front of the LED light here. And they're kind of delicate. They can break. I've replaced them before when the light got dropped. I think American DJ sells replacements of those. It's nice. And the color wheel is a 3rd motor here. You turn on with the switch back or not. And what happened with mine, when I opened it up, nothing was spinning, the motors weren't spinning. And there's a whole kind of power supply. You can see transformer, some electronics here. That seems to just be to run the light. But the spinning motors are just hooked up to the 110, through the fuse. But if it's plugged in, those motors are on. Of course, safety first. When you're working on it, keep it unplugged. And I actually thought I could repair the motors. Try taking it apart. Who knows? And it's full of all these little gears, little plastic gears, and no way you're fixing it. So I went from trying to repair them to just replacing them. And the kind of motor it uses is it's a common motor, the TDY 50. American DJ didn't make their own motor. They tried to just get an off the shelf one, and these are used in all kinds of appliances. Like it can do the carousel on a microwave, and they come in a couple. That they can come in a few form factors. So you want the tabs here, and you want a hole through the shaft. And I believe this is the 8mm shaft here. And the other important spec is this is 0.8 revolutions per minute. They'll come in different speeds, but I originally thought it was like, oh, 0.8 revolutions per minute. That's really slow, but it's kind of perfect for the water effect on this. So I ended up getting 2 replacement motors from our friends at Harfington, $22, and I'll put a link for those if you want to get them. And so how I got it apart was you take the screws out on these shafts, and you have to do this one first. Get that one loose, then that one, and then these screws come out. And you don't have to take the front apart, but it made it easier to take the back all the way off. Then once they're out, I just cut the 2 wires going to each motor a couple inches before the splices here, and then I kind of use the old motors as a model for how long the wires should be. And they zip tied them in a couple places, so just kind of note where those are. Cut the zip ties, put the new motors in, and route the wires. I did this one in the front, but now I'm kind of thinking I maybe should have done it in the back here. I guess next time. And then use these crimp connectors here. I always tend to see compression fittings on 110 connections rather than soldering it. Maybe someone knows why that is, but I just kind of copied them, and spliced on each wire. It doesn't matter which wire is which. On these motors, it spins the same way, regardless of which way you hook it up. Now, one note on the replacement motors is, unlike the original ones that had threads tapped through the shaft and the screw goes straight into the shaft, that holds this kind of tube on here. The new ones, they're bigger. So I just used a number 4 American screw, and it would have been better if I had a nylon nut to keep it on, but I used Loctite instead. We'll see how that goes. I think the shaft is nominally for an M4 screw, so if you can get that, all the better. And then zip tied it back together. Keep this stuff from getting hit by the moving parts. It was about 2 hours, and $22. So back in biz.